Hi and welcome back. We're back in Mar and we've decided to spend the rest of the winter here. It was a bit of a shift for us to be in one place after the pace and momentum that we'd had in the past few months. But with time we were able to ease into it and let ourselves settle into what would become our home for the coming months. We decided to take this time to slow down, recenter ourselves, give Navika some TLC and enjoy being in one place for a longer period of time. There are so many benefits of being in one place. You get to establish more of a routine for yourself and are able to make plans as you know where you'll be for the foreseeable future. Things that were once hard to do on the water become much easier, like access to supermarkets, shops, chandleries, and of course getting mail delivered to us. And most importantly, you get to know people more and build stronger connections.
Hey. Hello.
We're in Makani's boat here and they're making, they've got Christmas themed St. Nicholas celebration.
I can't tell from here what's going on in there, but it smells good.
Living in the marina on board for winter feels a little bit like living in a tiny floating flat. No more morning swims or being able to use the boat for what it's actually made for. It turns into a very small flat and you're neither fully on land nor fully on the water. It's quite a strange experience. Really, we had it pretty good there. But one thing we didn't know when we arrived was that marina life wasn't going to be as chilled as we'd originally thought.
Morning. So it's about 7 a.m. and it's crazy windy outside. And we knew it was coming, so we've put extra lines out and stuff, but still, it's like you almost forget how strong the wind is after a while when you haven't had a big blow for a while, and it always takes me by surprise how much force there is on the boat, so I'm just gonna go out and see how things are going.
I just woke up and it's crazy. It feels like we're at sea. It turns out Mar is one of the windiest ports in the Med in winter. The wind howls through the Gibraltar Strait all the way up to Mar, and in the worst months of the year, it's crazy windy for about 50% of the time. By windy, I mean it wasn't uncommon to see 50 knots. Some people in the marina even logged 70 knots on some days. I don't think I've ever seen it this windy in a marina before. It's gonna be a weird day. And the thing is, it's gonna be like this for the next 5 days at least, so. I was just trying to meditate. The wind can't be that bad in a marina, you might think, but we quickly learned that Navika would handle the wind terribly. It could be because of the tall mast and full keel, but she would actually heel in the wind, meaning that with the movement of the boat, plus the noise of the clanging masts and wind, we would have write-off days, moping about and even feeling seasick. Having a day of work, huh?
It's nice to have a desk closed, not moving.
Seriously. The wind stopped. That's something on the boat, is like when the weather's bad, you really appreciate it when it's good again. Because you just kind of, your whole world changes, doesn't it? Look, feel the
It's all covered in
grossness.
salty, sandy nastiness.
The wind's come back and it's crazy.
It's hard to express how much wind there is. There's comes in these gusts that are
they're like 40 knot gusts,
yeah.
according to Windy, yeah.
I think it's more.
It's got to be more. It feels like it's funneling through, right?
We'll have to ask somebody with some working instruments.
It's so nice and cozy in here. I'm going to bed. I've been putting essential oils on me, just for bed, because it's super calming. I usually do a blend of eucalyptus and lavender. Time for bed. Sorry, I just woke up, just got my earplugs in. The bob stay has been banging up against the side of the pontoon when we get some really bad gusts, so I'm just trying to pull back on the mooring line. That's what Lars is trying to do, is just tie a line around the stern line that we've got and winch it basically a little bit tighter so that it keeps us off the pontoon even more. Do you need a hand? Another day, same wind. So this stuff's all falling down.
You know, when you come into the slips in Spain, they're helping you. They're always there to help you, and they have a really strong opinion about how you should do it. And the way I like to do it is to sort of put the bow lines on and then leave them slack, pull in hard on the mooring lines, pull in hard on the stern lines, or like pull in pretty far, and then use the engine to come then forward and get that tension that you need, and then tie off the bow lines. And instead they're like, oh, tie it off, okay, yeah, done. And which isn't an excuse really, but we should have taken the time to do it properly afterwards, because now there's not enough tension in the back lines, and we're every now and then on like a big gust where it must be hitting like 55 or whatever, it's surging forward a little bit, and we're just about bumping the front.
So we're just about to go for a walk, and we locked up the boat, and Lars didn't pick up the key on the way out. So now he's just trying to figure out how to get them out, because otherwise we're gonna have to break into the boat somehow. He's freaking out a little bit. He's trying to get them out from the window. There's like the little porthole for the kitchen, for the galley, and they're hanging up like in the corner, so he might be able to reach it, but so far he hasn't been able to.
I managed to get the keys into the little snorkel hole.
Wow.
And then lift them up over the hook.
Should we go for a walk now?
Yeah.
So what are you up to, Lars?
We are making an enormous pile of cinnamon rolls. The secret is just loads and loads of butter. This is my my grandma's recipe, actually, because she doesn't have it written down. So we forced her to kind of make them in front of us, and then we recorded everything that she did. And then we've had the instructions, and it's worked pretty well for the last few years, so I'm really excited for this. It makes a crazy amount. I mean, we're gonna have like maybe 50 cinnamon rolls or something like that.
Oh my gosh.
Hopefully we don't run out of butane on the way. Oh yeah. I already feel sick, but I also feel great. I've had so many already. We didn't have any breakfast. We're being really bad at watercolor painting, basically.
It looks better on camera than it does in real life,
Really?
I gotta say.
And now we're just waiting for stuff to dry.
Leaving the boat this morning. It's been a bit of a mad rush to get everything sorted.
Need a plan to make it up as we go.
It's taken in the sunshine, the last rays before we go back to dreary Paris.
Can I have another try?
Nose and mouth must be worn at all times.
You've got me giving up control. We've been here long enough to know we'll do much better if we do the same things.
So we made it home, and the first thing we're doing.
Eating French bread for breakfast.
Took an open heart to keep it all flowing, and a choice to never leave.
We decided to go back home to France for Christmas, to reconnect with friends and family and get our bread fix. We went on long walks, baked Christmas treats, and genuinely took it easy and enjoyed the festivities.
You've got me giving up control.
We just picked up some bread, and I can't wait to eat it.
It's gonna be so good. I bought a pain au chocolat to eat in the middle of the day.
Gonna get it out?
Yeah.
Can I have a bite?
Should have got your own. In your
Christmas time is here, happiness and cheer, fun for all the children call their favorite time of year.
Come on.
Snowflakes in the air, carols everywhere. Merry Christmas, Lars.
Merry Christmas. Playing Pandemic during the pandemic.
Of love and dreams to share. Sleigh bells. We also spent some days up in Brittany, in Cancale, one of our favourite places ever. It's known as the oyster capital of France, and is a small picturesque fishing port. We love coming here and spend our days walking along the coastal trails and taking in the fresh sea air.
Avalon, off the lawn, 3 steps and I'm gone. I never think about what went wrong. I never think about you at all. Oh my God, how I'd fall right into your arms.
Finished through sniffles at me. Lars, we're late for our appointment, let's go. Here we go. Lars can't stop sneezing. That was horrible. Just made it back to the boat.
Back in Spain.
Yeah. Ooh, looking definitely a little bit paler than when we left, I think.
That's true. We've, or I'm trying to set the intention to get up at 6:30 every day now, which, I don't know, depending on who you are, that might sound really early or just not that impressive at all, but it's going to be a bit of a shift.
I'm thinking about maybe going for a swim. I used to do this pretty often. We used to both do this. We got kind of into cold immersion swimming, and we'd kind of go for it, and especially when the boat's been on anchor and stuff, we've been swimming. And then since we've been in the marina, I haven't been in the sea at all, so for I think months now.
I've got too much to do. I don't have time for you. You're either in or out. I'm absolutely
Nice one.
That's good. Yeah, it's pretty cold. It's like freak out, and then I sort of breathed into it. Then it felt really nice,
Yeah.
and I got really relaxed. And then I started getting cold there towards the end, like shivering. But
Good effort.
yeah, it feels good.
made for leaving. When I came in, you
We kicked off the year by trying to make some new habits and investing in some more personal projects. Just getting set up. I decided to make the most of the time by getting back into teaching yoga and started teaching on a more regular basis, both online and in the marina here to our boating family. Lars took the opportunity to work more, teaching meditation and focusing more on his academic research.
And then constructive practices are where you're constructing a state. You are generating and cultivating a state.
The wind has died and peace has been restored to the marina. It's like 8 o'clock and we are going to our little spot so that I can teach a class in about half an hour.
So this has basically become our commute, the cycle ride to the pontoon to teach yoga.
Setting up Alex's class.
Sun's just come up and this is the backdrop we've got today.
when I saw you.
Thank you so much for joining remotely and in person. Today we're just going to have a slower flow, so for those of you who've joined some of the weekday morning ones, the transitions tend to be pretty fast.
It's kind of funny now to think I know the name of your perfume. Never dreamed I'd be here lying next to you. Boom, boom, boom. Strawberry afternoons by your side, where fields of flowers bloom in the sunshine.
Action mode. So, what do you think about something like that?
Yeah, that looks good.
To basically make sure that the water can't sit in this edge like it has been doing. Project number 368.
Is it holding? As well as our personal projects, we still had lots of boat projects to attack too. Some jobs were mostly regular maintenance and boat upkeep, like redoing our varnishing on all the outside teak, but we also took on bigger upgrades too, like revamping our fridge setup.
I don't know how we're going to get this into the car. The reveal.
And even converting and renovating our pilot berth space. It's coming together!
Already got some beers in there cooling.
Fridge number 2 is now in. We won't go into too much detail here on these projects, but we can cover them in a future video.
Starting up the radar for the first time. So I've just been wasting a day away looking at how to mount a radar and pull cables and generally just spend more money. Luckily, in the meantime, Alex is actually getting serious work done.
I'm scraping off all of the old varnish. I feel like my face is all pink from the heat gun. I'm kind of getting to the really awkward parts now, to be honest.
We just sanded the walls, and you even polyester filled all the little dinks and cracks. Having the first opportunity to use these hose clamps that were given to us as a gift by a guy who's been watching our videos and just so happens to be the president of a hose clamp company in the US. But look what he sent us.
Ta-da!
I mean, this is like, to anybody who knows how much these cost, this is like a treasure chest. Robert, thank you so much. This is like, I spent so much time installing these and uninstalling these and messing with these to just have all the sizes and always have them available and know that they're good and they work well, and this thing's really useful. Has been, well, is game changing. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, these look so good. That's one of the best ones.
I know, I think so too. It's because I didn't try to make it healthy. I'm so excited because today's the first day I'm going for a hike since January and it's March. I haven't been on a hike since we came back to the boat, basically. I think I'm gonna hug a tree because I'm that excited. I got my hiking backpack out. I'm like so excited right now. Lars isn't coming because it's just the girls from the marina here.
I'm jealous.
So Lars is gonna
A little bit bummed.
work on the boat.
Yay. Same thing I do every day.
Fun plan B.
No, no invite. Girls' night only.
Bye!
Been cooped up for such a long time. All my worries got me paralyzed. Stepping out into the daylight. You know I'm ready for a good time.
With spring on the way, we were starting to get hopeful again about getting back on the water, and we were even more motivated to get through all of our boat projects. Thanks for watching this far, and if you did enjoy this video, then please do subscribe.